things are possible. Good morning, good morning, good morning. With prayer, everything is alive. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today's hump day. Yes, today is hump day. It's Wednesday. We are in the middle and we are getting ready to look forward to my time. We got to go through hump day and hard work day, closure day. Sound like a lot. Okay, I'm see what go live. I already said go live. Okay, so right now, that's why I come early. Because right now, my TikTok's having problems. Usually, it's Facebook and YouTube. But today, it's TikTok. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. With prayer, faith and works. Good morning, good morning, good morning. With prayer, faith and works. Good morning, good morning, good morning. With prayer, faith and work, you could do all things. With prayer, faith and work. Destiny. Your destiny is in your hands. With prayer, faith, and work, there is nothing you can't do. With prayer, faith, and works, all things are possible. With prayer, faith, and work. Happiness, joy, success, unhappiness, destruction is in your hands. Yes, people on all people. Not everybody pray for happiness. Some people pray for sadness. It all depends on their reality. But in all cases, God, the Creator, answer your prayer. That's why I keep on telling people, you have to be careful how you pray. You have to be careful about the words you utter out your mouth. Because words out your mouth have power. Because every single humanity is a part of the Creator, which is creation. So through our words, we can create. We have the ability to create out of our words. You hear me say this many times, that white people do not have no creativity, but people of color, we are the creators of life. And right now, our modern history is telling us that white people are the creators of death and destruction. Like you say, call a spade a spade. Everything y'all get your hands on is only to one end. Death. Death. You all, just think about every nation that has a nuclear bomb, what color are the people? Death. What color are the people who created GMO and put GMO in our food? Who and what color are the people who inject hormones into the beef, into the pork, into the chicken, mercury into the fish? Who? Death. Call a spade a spade. So anyway, let's get on to a brighter moment right now as we get ready to pray. As we get ready to pray. God is good and He's good all the time. God is good and He's good all the time. And I feel that some people might be upset by what I said. But like I said, every single person, humanity, mankind, entities, they all have a purpose. They all was created by the Creator, because there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that was created all things were created by the Creator. Everything. That's it. So every single thing in your reality is from the Creator. And everything that is not in your reality that is see, if you all listen to me, to the words and how I speak, you can understand. When I say is, what I mean by is. Let's get ready to pray, let's get ready to pray, let's get ready to pray. So I said today is Wednesday. And tomorrow's prayer is going to be the prayer for us in here, for this community, that the Creator can bless us individually with some of the desires and wants that we have in our heart. Thursday is our day to put in specific prayers. But like I said, be careful how you pray. Be careful, because the Creator will answer your prayers. So before you come into prayer tomorrow, sit down tonight and think. Write it out. But when you form in your prayer, it's not about just that moment in time. For every action, there is a reaction. So you have to pray to be in the right form and place as it starts to come to you. That's got to be in your prayer. It got also in your prayer is when you receive it. It's in your prayer. And most importantly, how it will affect your life going forward into the future. That is also part of your prayer. It doesn't have to be. But to really and totally enjoy it, it should be all in your prayer. Because when you just put out simple things into prayer, and you're not specific and you're general, your prayer will be answered. But you are a very specific person. And when you ask for a specific prayer for yourself, you need to be tailored for yourself, but when you put it on, that it is fit you properly, the right size, the right form, the right way to come into your life. So see, it's a time. Now I still got 4 minutes. Usually I talk past that time of prayer. So like I said, tomorrow is a selfish prayer that we're going to pray for things. I told you, I prayed for increase and a blessing. I had a debt that was outstanding, and I got something like $3, and the $3 multiplied like when he gave the message to the population and he fed the people. 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. He fed the multitude because he prayed. He was in that sweet spot. I talked about being in your relationship with the Creator, being in that sweet spot where you and him is just connected as one. And the feeling of utopia, being in there. And the trick is, and I don't know, because they say too much of a good thing ain't good, but to stay in that, because every time I get there, there's always something pulling me back out, and I can't really stay in there. Maybe it's my own self-fear of being way too happy and too joyful that I slide back out. And I ain't talking about doing anything, but I'm just talking about this right here. I let my mind distract me from what really focusing on where I'm at. Good morning, good morning, good morning. With prayer, all things are possible. Good morning, with prayer. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome everybody here on TikTok. I'm glad to see you all. YouTube, I'm happy that you all. Facebook, I am so happy. I have so many people. Right now, I'm not in the U.S., but even people that live in the Dominican Republic talk about, yes, I see you on TikTok. TikTok. They say, I see you on TikTok. A couple people on Facebook. But they say, oh, I see you on TikTok. And actually, my landlord, my landlady, she hears me in the morning, talking to you all, praying with you all. Then she goes turn on TikTok, and then she sees me, and she says, oh, I hear you here. I didn't know what you do. I just didn't know. And then I saw you on TikTok. Now I understand. So it's surprising. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time for prayer. Good morning, everybody. It's time for prayer. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day. You are starting to look over that hill, getting ready for hard work day, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow is hard work day because you want to close up and you want to tighten up all loose ends for when you come into Friday, you can start preparing yourself for my time. My time. Time for I can relax with friends and family. So, let's pray. Get in the words that we need to get into the Creator for today, and then we start looking for the weekend. Let's get ready to pray. Creator of all things, Alpha and Omega, the first, the last, is. I love you, we honor you, we appreciate who you are. We want to come here and say, Creator, can you come down or if you already here, Creator, can you put your loving arms, your loving presence, who you are, all around humanity? Can you hold us? Can you inspire us? Can you keep us from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen, known and unknown? Creator, can you just be a blessing to all people? There are people all over who need your blessing. Can you, Creator, just encourage, and strengthen the less than? Can you come into the less than lives and unblind them from the bondage that are keeping them in that space? Creator, people, all people need knowledge. Can you give knowledge, true knowledge, true reality to the people, to all people? And even if you have to give a little more to the people who are less than, less correct, what needed to be corrected. Creator, we want to say we love you, we honor you, we thank you. Keep us, protect us, love us. This is our prayer. I surrender all of me to you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Like I say, today is Wednesday. Have a happy Wednesday. I'm going to talk maybe about 5 to 6 more minutes on Shedora Sanders right now. What I see, what I know. And I want to know why. Why? So I keep on talking about the Antichrist. The Antichrist have came down at the Tower of Babel and separated the people, because at that time the people was one. They spoke one language. They was under one accord. They was doing great things. But it's been written that the Antichrist and these things had to be. And it started at Babel. His term, his reign started at Babel. What we know, what we understand to be reality is controlled by him. Right in front of our faces. But we, humanity, been dumbed down, so dumb that we can't realize it. What this got to do with Shedora? I'm talking about racism, whiteism, blackism. That's what I'm talking about. The people always at one, but we've been divided. And I've been telling you all, women, to grab your kids and have them sit down by your side and explain to them, especially women of color, explain to them life. If they watch that game with Shedeur the last 2 weeks, you've seen in both games that the coach sabotaged and lost that game. And it's a possibility that, yes, they are tanking, which is most likely to be the answer. Or I would say it's the answer. And everybody call it sabotage against Shedeur. And the media is playing that racial divide. They talk about Shedeur because all the people of color, all the aunties of Colorado and the uncles of Colorado and the cousins, mainly are from his community. And they supported him. And finally, us as the people support Shedeur more than we normally would. Yes, it started with his father, Coach Prime. The whole bloodline, we support them. And they are attacking him. It's theater. I always say it's theater. It's all fake. But it arises our emotion. It arises our emotion. They attack him and they attack every person of color. They attack Shedeur. The coach lost the game, but they don't bring up none of the foolishness that the coach did. It's obvious. Everybody see it, but plausible deniability. Or, like I said, I was in management and I worked in the most racist place in America, Boston, Massachusetts. I worked with white people. I worked under and over. And I'm uniquely have a lot of white friends. I have a lot of white friends. Even though my wife, my current wife right now, called me a racist. But I'm not. She's not from this country. She don't understand what it is to be black. And my wife is Latino. And the things that white people tell me and what they say, because once you are friends and you all can talk, we can talk from the heart. We could talk from the heart. And I dish it and they dish it. So I get to see both sides of the fence. And white boy tell me, he said, listen, this is how my life is. When in doubt, blame the black guy. And that's a white philosophy. When there is doubt, blame the black guy, because they are always going to get the benefit of the doubt. So now in Chicago media, Gabriel got 6-8 games and he would have played the whole year. Nobody had a problem. Or when he had 6 sacks and interception and throwing the ball over the people's head, or throwing a hospital ball to the receiver where he get blown up. All they said, we have to be fair to Gabriel. We have to be fair. We have to be fair. We have to be fair to Gabriel. From the first game Sedora played, which he won, they say he had to earn his way to play the second game. Nobody called him out on that. Nobody called him out on that. He played the second game. They lost. But everybody knows that the coach lost the game, but they won't say the coach lost the game. They say Sedora played better, but he lost. How can you go 4th and 2 on your own 32-yard line? That's the coach that lost that game. The media don't bring that up. All they do is talk about whatever Sedora did on that game. The third game, they coached in such a way that they gave up 176 yards on the ground. And until that point, until that game, nobody cracked 100. Nobody cracked 90. But you know what they said? Did they blame Schultz? No. They said that Garrett, the leading sack leader, wanted some more sacks. And him and all his teammates were trying to get him sacks. It's Garrett's fault. Yeah, that's what they said. We heard it. And the coach went down 14. 5 minutes left in the game. All of us that been with Sedora from Jackson, from Colorado, when they get to 4 minutes at the end of the game, what do Sedora call that period? He called it Tom Brady's time. He lives for that moment. He is that moment. We have seen him carry Colorado on his back with his partner Travis. Now, he drives down the field. Some 72 yards, I believe it was. 69, 72, somewhere in there. He drives down the field. They down 14, they get 6. But here comes the coach. Here comes the coach. Instead of again sending out the guys to kick the extra point to making a 7-point game, 1 touchdown down, he does some foolishness, go for 2. People say, oh, that's the math. That's the whatever words they said. That is partly true. Remember, I told you, in every truth there's a little bit of lie, and every lie is a little bit of truth. That move that he did is only when you are the away team. When you are on the road and you play in a hostile environment, that's when you do that because you don't want to go into overtime with the home team town and crowd. I don't play football. Not one day did I put my hand in the dirt. And I know that because I'm a fan. But do they talk about that in Cleveland? No. Not only they messed up, they had a new center hiker, and when they hiked it to Sedora, there was a fumble. Sedora said, I'll take that. I'll put that on me. The defense got the ball back. Now he's coming down, I believe, 79 to 80 yards. He marched down the field. Now they have to go to 2 to tie the game up. What do the coach do? Take him off the field and make sure he did a play that would not work. Because all the parts of that play have not worked together. So the percentage of that outcome was low. Do the media or anybody talk about that? No. All week, all I'm hearing is Sedora lost the game. But this is good. Because all those people who are crying that and all the people, we take notes. We know how you are. And there is no pivot. Stay consistent, stay true to who you are. Stay true. Because God, the Creator's plan is morphous. What's the word? It's growing up. There's a word that you say when you plant a seed and it starts to sprout. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to try to fumble through that. But it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. And you know what? And it's bringing me into that sweet spot because the Creator let me listen into a personal message between him and somebody else. And I see it. Oh, I see it. I see the Creator's work. I see his work. I see the Creator's work. And pivot right now. When you see the Creator work and when you see God manifesting his word, his love, and you could sit back and see all the components of it. To get there and to get into that, you have to be able to step back and tear off the lies of knowledge that we have been given, the propaganda and the foolishness. Like I tell you, I barely watch TV. And when I watch TV, it's on a specific topic. And sometimes I just listen to the nonsense and it just go on. And I just, all the other nonsense, I can't even watch the movies and TV now because I see all the messaging very clearly now. Because clarity is one of the things I pray for. And when I see how they structure it in the messaging and how it goes from time. I can see it in time. It get discouraging, and it get there, and I want to say a whole lot, but until you get to that point of understanding, you wouldn't understand what I'm saying. So I want to say I'm going to end this here right now. Tomorrow we'll be back with prayer. With prayer, with prayer, with prayer, with prayer. All things are possible with prayer. And remember, tomorrow is selfish praying. Tomorrow it's me praying. We praying for what we, me, I, us, what we want. So I see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.